Hi, welcome to another Word from Your Mother. I am 3.5 hours away from 2 days of fasting. So I reckon we're going to do one more while I'm making it through. You feel me? And I thought I might even just grab another oracle card and just have a look at it. Well, I thought I was going to get the air conditioner put in today, but that is not going to happen. Oh, I got a time card. What is it? What are we looking at? Oh, I'm not sure what those cards are. I think it's just Astral House. I don't know what the hell that is. But success is in your stars. Yeah, alright. Right. And I got sunlight coming in now that I've took the plastic down off that window. Okay. Okay, now I'm out of sync. Here we got expression. Oh, I moved the tripod again. I discovered that the legs, there's 3 sets of legs on it. I thought there was just like 2. So I tried them all. And now I'm about 4 inches higher than the first set of legs. And I just don't know yet. Expression. Speak your truth. Hunter. Stay with the process. Yeah, don't give up. Don't coast. Stay sharp. All that glitters is not gold. And here it has masks. We've been having a little bit of mask conversation here lately, haven't we? Optimize your health. In order to optimize your health, begin noticing the frequency of any thoughts that support the idea of sickness as something to be expected and eliminate them from your mind. I see the sense of that. I just determined that I wouldn't dwell on it, that I wouldn't, my pronouns was thee, not my. Letting go. Do wackadoo. Let's get your thing. Do what you want to do. Eyelist. Cyclist. Oh, a cyclist. Because your exit's coming up. You're going to go around again. You hear Spirit talking to you? Work. Do the work you have to do so that you don't go around again. You're going to level up. It's time for you to go. The word is nomadic. Definition is wandering from place to place, itinerant. Without a need for a permanent home, the nomadic vagabond walked from town to town looking for temporary shelter. Ah, what freedom is that, really? That's a... And there... I want to be so much more self-sufficient than I am, than all of us are. I wish we could all make it off-grid. And I love those temporary, those... I post pictures of them all the time. If you know me, you know the stuff that I annoy you with. Synonyms: drifting, migratory, vagrant. Antonyms: native, settled, nomadic. Work. Do the work so you can go. Do wackadoo. Letting go. Keep your vibrations high. What you think you are, you become. Are you the root of your own sickness? All that glitters is not gold. You have an unhealthy attachment? Have you slacked off? Have you been coasting along because you feel bad? Silent for too long? Yeah, because silence is acceptance. Success is in your stars. Dealings with our relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair, and he's got a neck beard in a bun. Success, a dark man, and a kangaroo. Something that's jumping around, something's not stable, unsettled times, and a need to plan ahead. This dark man jump around? Is he not trustworthy? Plan for success and therefore you will have it. If you plan for success, you'll have it. If you don't, with this dark man, he's going to trip you up. Our songs are Sad Sack was It's Jailhouse Rock by Elvis Presley and Wings by Little Mix. I don't know. Sad Sack was sitting on a block of stone, way over in the corner weeping all alone. Oh, that's I'm all shook up. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And Mama told me not to waste my life. She said, spread your wings, my little butterfly. Spread your wings, my little butterfly. Do what you do. Don't. Mama told me not to waste my life. She said, spread your wings, my little butterfly. Let's get overall energy for you to right now. Right now, what might be in your presence right now? Presence of a king. Light attributes benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Shadow attributes excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. Here's traditional Pat and his God complex. Alright, Pat. All that glitters is not gold, Pat. You know that. You just don't want to talk about it. You don't want to admit it. You don't want to think about it. You know, you're like, if you ignore it long enough, it'll go away forever. 16. They need to see beyond the superficial. The desire to don a mask. Where's those masks at? Oh. They need to see beyond the superficial. The desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, and being mercurial. It's only human to want to adorn yourself and paint a pretty picture of yourself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them, but if it sparkles, is it better? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how to make them more attractive. And this card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface and learn to recognize the mask people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire this person? Success. 44. 11, 11, 11, 11. Releasing attachments, expectations, and desires yet unfulfilled. The Libra full moon. These are some of the aspects of this card. When you receive this marker on your path, you're required to relinquish control and allow mystery to act as she will, to weave life together as it is meant to be according to the laws of the cosmos. You cannot force something to come or to remain if its true place is elsewhere. Remember that what is yours can never be taken away. Allowing is the key. Allowing is the key to this marker, for what is yours will come to you. The same applies to the past. This is the time to let go of old hurts, resentments, and unresolved anger, for there are no longer welcome burdens on the path ahead. Old and outmoded ideas about life, how you see others, who you are, based on who you were. These must also be left behind. There is only now. Then you can move forward unencumbered, stepping into the magic of the new present that leads into the best possible future. Oh, and let's just do some small stuff, Spirit. Just some small stuff. Too much big stuff is not good for the human. Okay, what's my Seeker's energy today? And this is also going to be an experiment. I'm going to go in there to that OSB studio. Instead of immediately uploading this to YouTube like is what I do, I'm going to take this home with me and try to use that studio. And so plan on seeing this tomorrow. So that'll be the March the 15th. Isn't that the Ides of March or something? Okay, but there's also the full moon coming up. What does Seeker need? What's small stuff? Abundance, but holding back your abundance to reconciling with the past. You're not giving too much anymore to please something in the past. You've been giving way too much of yourself to the past. That is stopping now, and you're going to keep your abundance, and it's yours. You got it. You deserved it. All the stability is yours, really. But it was the king that came up. So Jean, you're a good leader. You're a good leader. You're just not the best leader. Or no. You're a good leader. You just aren't the leader. And it causes you're the second boss. Okay, like I said, both of you are very similar, very similar. I imagine you butt heads a lot. Give me something, alright, give me three. Give me three for Seeker's person. Three of the small stuff. Wants a second chance, makeup, reconciliation, hope. See, does he see a light in the darkness? Does he have a hope? It's the flame. It's the flicker. That's what he's seeing. Sacrifice. I think he is starting to say yes, right? He's starting to come around to your propaganda. But he sees it as a sacrifice. It's like, I can do it if I have to. It's that kind of being drug into it. It's not, he's just not, he's not very enthusiastic. And you're going to have to keep up the soft sell. Okay. What do we say about maybe just for shits and giggles we get a different deck? 'Cause I'm just over here. I swear to God. you know, I was over here thinking about pizza tarot. They have tarot that's all about food just because I'm starving. I keep finding myself in the kitchen. My stomach is taking me there. So I wanted to, let's see. It's big. If I had, I'm going to have the table I want soon. And I'll be able to do this same spread only with the big cards. I just can't do it. It's too tight. It's just too much. But I love these little cards, so we're going to have a look at them anyway. They're Disney animated. It's Desney, but they're just as cute as they can be. And they're a good quality card. Oh, they're quite stiff. I may have to switch that. Yeah, I think I will. Okay, let me do it like this. Oh, I got the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Spirit is going to enlighten us. It's going to be some news, some good news. Oh, about the burden you've been packing around. Yeah, changing circumstances. Different people to work with. The Empress, you're coming into your own. Oh, the Lovers is upside down. Let me flip that over. Trouble in paradise. The Emperor, trouble with the Emperor. Keeps you up at night worrying about it. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Here you are. Keeps you up at night worrying about it. That's the last card I saw. And then I shuffled. But yeah, you I don't know, maybe you've dreamed a path for your way, but it's awful. Your dreams have been awful. But you made it through. You made it through. What you thought would kill you didn't kill you. And now if you can just stop this fighting. Stop this bitter fighting, because I'm telling you, it's not even you're not even mad. You're just already on. Both of you. You've been on so long, you're ready to just cut him as you pass him in the hallway. And I swear to God, it's like fight or flight, and you're stuck in fight. You're already on. Your nerve is already shot. And you need rest and recuperation. Both of you do. And that we have already discussed about being together apart. Okay? And that's what's crossing you, is you just can't stop fighting. I just can't remember the order. Okay. This crowns you. This is your strength. What in the Jimmy hell? Oh, the fight's over. But it's over, but you're still fighting. And you're afraid it's not over. That's what it is. You're afraid it's not over. You thought it was over. It fucked you up, killed you. It was vicious and brutal. Vicious non-stop fighting, and you're afraid it's not over. You're just afraid it's not over. You can't relax. You can't come off of yellow because you're walking on eggshells, because at any moment it might start again, like the anger's on tap. And here is, the Queen of Wands upside down. This is a fearful woman, a beat down woman, a woman who thinks that, does not think highly of herself. It could be a promiscuous woman, but it's more likely to just be a crazy, bitter woman. Also manipulative and liar. The player, the smiling liar. False. You're scared to be yourself because you're walking on eggshells, so you're just totally false. just to keep the peace. Okay. So you've trapped yourself in this mask. And this is where you are. It's like an armed truce, too, as well. There's something like the Two of Swords would fit this perfectly. An armed truce. You can't be yourself because you're armed. And, well, the Queen of Swords could gut you with her words, right? And if you combined it with an unhappy Queen of Wands, well, I think you best get back. But there, I mean, all right, Spirit. All right, Spirit says enough. Oh, it is different. This one fucked me up. I kept looking at it. I'm like, I know that ain't right. Past. The Ace of Wands. Creative foundation, your goals, your desires, the foundation of what brought you to this moment, actually. A creative nature, the answer to something. This could also be pregnancy and fertility, and the desire to be in this relationship. And okay, past, immediate future is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Yes, you come bearing both desire and worth. You have your what you want wants you. You are valued by what you want. I'm sorry, this I should get my card out. It's better. Okay. You never know when you're going to lose a card. Yeah, this is your future. You have a value. You are valued. And you put in lots of hard work, and you worked on this thing, and you're working on your own value. You just want the fighting to stop. You're not happy about that. You feel like it was wrong. You were wronged. This is how, okay, the next one is how you see yourself, and then it'll be how your friends and family see you. Spirit, show me how the seeker sees himself. How does sister see herself? She sees herself as happy. Seeker, you are happy. Sort of. If you could just stop the fighting. Just stop the fighting. If he'd just be the king you want him to be, then you could be his queen. How he sees you. He's happy with you too. I mean, there's emotional happiness, that's money happiness. That's happiness and security between the two of you. It's the two best tens. Hopes and fears, Spirit. Three of Cups. A third person. Some third person who keeps showing up, as I recollect, often as the Devil and the King of Wands. And the outcome, Spirit, is the Pentacles. And the beat goes on. La-di-da-di-dee. La-di-da-di-da. Words keep pounding rhythm to the brain. It's not everything, but it's good enough. This is the wish card, okay? And, what if I just pull one out loud? See? Oh, it's the Doodle Tarot. Alright, I will. And it's a little one even. No, it's a little one. Okay, let's just clarify with this little guy right here. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, I've been going, y'all been leading me around the block, Gene. Truly. You and Pat both. This is mainly Pat down here, I think. But it's just the two of you together. You're inseparable even when you're apart. Exactly. And sometimes you're awful to each other. Y'all are a couple. More than just now. A lifetime. Oh, okay. One moment, please. Spirit's gonna show me these cartoon cards that are so freaking awesome. And here we go. Spirit. Talk to me about Pat. That's what I was thinking. I swear to God, I should have said it. Pat, for a long time now, Pat feels like luck just isn't going his way. He doesn't know what he's doing. All the right things. He knows he's smart enough. He's smarter than all the guys around him. He just can't get a turn. And now he can't please his woman. She's mad at him. He don't know nothing he does pleases her. He don't know what the fuck to do. Oh, and he's sick of it all. He wishes it would just end, so he could go out and he's tired of fighting off. He feels like all he has to do, he's fight for nothing. And always fight. No rest, no gain, nothing in it. The world. He's just over. He's just waiting. He's waiting for death. And he's just not, he's been stuck for a long time, and he's still stuck. He's not seeing the answer. He is not learning the lesson. He is not leveling up. He has plateaued. She is unhappy about it. He cannot be moved. This is old drama. Come on, you all. Do something. You're just stuck. Not learning from it. Not learning from it. Why won't he learn? Because he's the sun. Why won't he learn? Defeat, loss, disappointment, failure, joy, success. Is he pouting? He won't learn because he won't settle for less than the sun, less than being godlike. That's delusional. That's the Five of Cups. Disappointment, focus on failure, sadness, and regret. He can't be God. He can't make it. He can't achieve his own goal. Okay, so he set himself up for failure from the very beginning. That's a pattern too. You know, you get so far in this relationship, and then it's fuck up after fuck up after fuck up after fuck up. It's self-sabotage. Okay? And there's the devil helping you self-sabotage. You kicked these cups over on your own. There's nothing wrong with them cups, and whatever was in them was perfectly good. But it's not good enough for you. Oh no, you've got to have it all. And there's you hogging the spotlight. The devil's the one holding it. He's your cameraman. There's the lovers, okay? What about the lovers? Broken heart. Your heart is broken. You just never could be successful. Nothing. But you approached it from a manipulative way, okay? And you were unsuccessful in your control freak manipulation, word game, word vomit, narcissistic efforts. I wouldn't hang out with this guy either. I wouldn't. Queen of Wands. I'm too sexy for your shit. Too sexy for your shit. Uh-huh. And you're having to up your game. She has drawn a line in the sand. Jean has. She's drawn a line in the sand. She's having her time. And you're free to fuck right off. Jean has no interest in what you're doing whatsoever because Jean is totally interested in her own things. Yeah? If you're Pat, plug your ears. If you're Jean, listen up and don't tell Pat any of these thoughts because it is only in your absence. And see, he's mad because you're not thinking about it, okay? It is only in this time period when he will see the flicker within himself. But it is born out of anger at you. And you have to let this happen. So you go do whatever you're doing. Let him be mad. Let him be mad. He's been slacking anyway. He needs to do something. And you've put not all you want to do a lot of things, and not all of them are this cray level up spiritual thing that I'm talking about in the very, very big picture, but in the very, very small everyday picture, I mean, you just want to try new things. You want to experience life. You would like to stop the fighting. You don't really want anything extraordinary. You just want to talk about new stuff. Yeah, instead of sitting around like a bump on a log, not doing anything, you're just stuck. You can't be unhappy. You can't be. There's a limit on how happy you can be. You're not allowed. If you're too happy, it brings the monster. And that's a knee-jerk reaction from him as well. He greets everything with anger. That's his only tool. And you know him. You know him. Okay, you chose to be here. It's a very difficult task. You've determined that you're going to reach him. But you've had it up to here with his shit. And that's what's going to be the thing that brings him back to you. When you finally walk away is when he come around. And it's going to be... There are some that come too late. And there's some that it's a happy ever arrived just in the nick of time. Oh, there's the chariot. You're waiting. You're waiting. The bus is heading out, and here he comes running up to the side, and you're holding your hand out to him. But there's some that don't come. And it is a matter of timing. And every bit that you push now will only hinder. You're putting obstacles in your own path because he's already where you have already alerted him to everything that you can, and now it's truly in his hands. He feels like you abandoned him, but now it doesn't feel so bad. And I think I think that you feel abandoned too, and it's wrapped up in that grudge. Because I think you expected him to save you, but he's just a man. He's just a man, and you lied to yourself. You abandoned yourself first. Don't forget that, because that's where this all started. So you're waiting. Four of Wands. You feel pretty happy. You feel pretty confident about it. And like I said, happy apart. Separately together, happy. And that's the healing that you both of you need, because you're just stressing each other out, but your own thoughts, you're coming to the same place by totally different roads. You're just speaking a different language. But it's happy. It's healing. And it's the honest give and take. This is the center of the same spread they had before, the two Six of Pentacles side by side. Right here it's balanced out between happiness and the Magician. Upside down is trickery, illusions, out of touch, untapped talent. Okay. Celebration, marriage, coming home, belonging, charity, generosity, employment, community, trickery, illusions, out of touch, untapped talent. Don't choke. Don't choke. The self-sabotage, after it hits a certain point, it's going too good. Okay, it's all good here. It's all good here. There's an even flow. You fuck it up. Somebody fucks it up. Three of Wands. Lack of foresight, delayed opportunity, closed off, fear of failure. The Star, upside down. Faithlessness, discouragement, insecurity, and despair. You think you're going to fail, so you ensure that you do. Last card, Spirit. Last card. Give me a last word of encouragement about how Jean and Pat can do better for themselves. Last card, Spirit. The Eight of Swords. Set yourself free. Release yourself from this old childhood bondage. Face your fears and empower yourself. Learn how to stand alone. Both of you have several opportunities. I mean, look, the Seven of Cups is just potential, right? It's not even anything that's real, because they're not things that you really have. But look, when you're together, well, here we go, opening the door to taking it over, okay? So let me back up, because I don't want to put Pat into Jean's opportunities, because then it'll be Pat. Okay, explore your opportunities. What can you do? Just support each other. I mean, if you if this isn't of an artistic nature or of a repairman nature, a workshop nature, or a paint shop and a workshop. If you only have one room, I'm just saying, maybe you could split up the days that you're in it, right? Just a clear agreement for space might be a place to start, and maybe the rest of it would just fall in line like dominoes. There's the programming. This is what is triggering traditional Pat and you. You just won't stop. You're killing yourself for something that isn't real. And it says memories, nostalgia, looking back, and reflection. But there's something that you refuse to see. It takes me back to shadow work. Express yourself, shadow work, You're slacking. You're believing your own bullshit. You got it pretty good. Victory after a long battle. That could be a place you have a place to fall and grow strong again. And the tower comes. The tower's still there because you're not learning the lesson. You don't take the exit for the emperor because the emperor wouldn't go. Better luck next time. You stayed for him. You always stay for him. You should go. He chose to stay. That guy, he chose to stay in the Matrix. He chose to stay there. And he chose, also, he knew you would stay with him, and he chose to keep you. Where you waited, you delayed your freedom for him. He chose to deny yours to you. That's what he chooses. And I just don't, I think everybody's got to go. Everybody goes. And he chose to prevent you from going when you deserved to go. When you were ready to go. And you stayed. You let him choose. You chose a lesser place for longer than you need to. But you two are together. You're like one person. But that's what's killing you. Embrace your hobby. Embrace your gym pass. You did choose him over yourself. And he's the more practical stability. You chose, you took one for the greater good, okay? And over time, he became sort of a tyrant who didn't much like you for constantly asking, even though that's what you're supposed to do, right? But you quit growing. He had to become your keeper. He's bad at it. It was way more than he wanted. He doesn't have the answers to the world. But you were trained not to think. Lots of criticism there. Lots of criticism. Don't you dare think for yourself. It's hard to balance because it's don't you be thinking for yourself. Here, let me have a look at what you did. Let me have a look at what you did, Gene. Before you plug that in, became you don't even try anymore. Okay, you don't even get that far. It's on a conveyor line of shit waiting for him to look at. That's not how it began. You used to do your own stuff. You would, maybe not that kind of stuff, but it's all on his fix-it list now. But he trained you to be that way. Yes, he did. But it started out healthy, and it was a slow descent into toxicity. And I think just revisiting yourself is great. If the two of you can be strong enough to do it without for your partner to become emotionally stronger, to feel better, to look better, to just have a better attitude constantly is one, annoying as fuck. But two, it's got to be quite intimidating too, especially if you're feeling down. And then the person who's all upbeat is like, well, you're a real Debbie Downer, man. I'll be over here. Right? Because you're shorting out on each other. think I'm onto something. Oh, I haven't had Mom out in a long time. I know this is probably just drug on and on and on and on. But when I stop this, I'm going to go eat. That's the truth of the matter. What time is it? It's, oh my God, I've got like 2 more hours to go. Alright. Well, and you know, this is my mom deck. Word from your mother. Though it's becoming the other one. She's speaking to me through that one now. But my deal with this rabbit is that this version of mother is compassionate, but she's quite firm. And she's not all ooey gooey. She's more like a man mom. Like the Queen of Swords. And if one of her cards flips out, as I'm sure will happen, especially if I'm shuffling, I will turn it, because Mom just doesn't have bad shit to say to you, unless it's like a whole stream of it, and oh my God, she just can't get through any other way. Alright, Mom is a hug. A hug and a lesson. A lesson wrapped in a hug. Here's your lesson, but here's a hug too. 4 of Swords. Mom speaks directly. And you need to lay down. You need to stop. And to go into your hermit mode. You need to stop. You need to actually get some rest, and you need to do some hermit kind of thinking while you're in hermit mode. Okay? While you're getting rest, you should be thinking about a higher you. Keep your kite in the sky. The Hierophant. The stand up, do right man. The stand up, do right emotion. That's my version of the masculine mom. Mother says that you are on the right path. Oh. And you've hit rock bottom. And now things will settle down now. And you're going to begin again on your new path. Victor, or like I said, a new start. It didn't work out. It ended horribly. Yeah, I mean, you were the winner, but oh my God. And what did you win? You won a lesson in wisdom. That's what you won. You won the knowledge of how not to do it in 47 different ways. Hard knocks. That's what you got. You got a lesson. And it took you down a little bit. It took you back. And you had some things that you needed to see before you could continue on this new journey. Things that maybe you were being less than truthful to, that were about yourself. And then there's the betrayal. A rude awakening. Someone handed you a check. Someone checked you for your arrogance. Maybe took you down a peg. And you withdrew from it. There's Lovers. Maybe it was your lover that did it as well. Someone hurt you. And you have withdrawn because you felt it was the right thing to do. You have to do the right thing for you. You have to do the right thing for you. Who is this Hierophant? Is he bamboozling you? The Magician. He could very well be. The Hierophant and the Magician, when you put them together, is the gaslighter. Come on, honey. You know I know what's best for us. Talking you into it. Take me back. You know it'll be... It'll be different this time. Nine of Wands, you're resisting him. You're resisting the bamboozling. You're going to go. You're going to go on your new chariot. You're not going to go his way. You're not getting on his horse. You're getting in your chariot over here, and you got the dog. You got the dog. You're not standing around watching no more. You're going to do something. Page of Pentacles. You're not going to listen to him. You're not listening to his shit about how you ain't worth nothing, how you ain't going to make it, how you can't make it without him, you'll be back in a week. Nobody else will have you. You're not going to listen to that fear in your own head either. And you're afraid. Strength, you're afraid. You're very afraid. Six of Pentacles, you're afraid you can't make it without him, but you can. It's all breaking down. You know it's got to go, but you keep reaching out. Trying to save this, trying to save that. You have a conversation like you're not really split up, but and then you remember that nothing is the same. Little fragmented moments in this disharmony that you two are and you're on defense. You just resist letting it go as it slowly comes down. And you're not going to leave till the last moment. The very last moment. And you think that that's justice. It would be wrong to walk away. I did not know this. Is there anything else down there? And I haven't seen it, although I almost might have, and I still think it fits. But I don't know. I'm going to flip it over here in a minute. You're not going to leave until you're going down with the ship because you think it's the right thing to do. You didn't get into this to ever leave. Neither one of you. And you just can't really see that it's ended. I mean, it's over and you guys are still there. And there's the Two of Cups. I knew it was the two of you. You're never going to break it off. You're never going to leave. Not ever. You're never going to get the hell out of my readings. I'm just going to invite you all. I'm going to have lamb for Easter. You ought to show up. Nine of Cups. And you're happy that way. And it's not that you're in a happy circumstance. It's you're happy. You accept the choices that you made. And the time that you spend alone is going to enable him to ignite. And he will step into his own. And y'all ain't going to split up. I don't know. Some of you make it, some of you don't. I keep rubbing my eyes. I just put mascara on. I can only entertain the idea that Alice Cooper must be so proud of me. Okay. Alright. Let me go over here and I clean up again. And then oh my God. I know I can make it till tomorrow. I can make it till tomorrow. I can't be over there though while they're eating. So I noticed that when I'm recording, my Wi-Fi cuts off. I wonder if I can rectify that problem with the OBS system. I'm going to ask him. See, I'm going to ask him. I'm opening the door. But I don't want to figure that out. It's just too much for me. But then again, I mean, well, I don't know. He said it was really easy. He said it was. And I'm going to go have a look at it. I'm going to go have a look. Well, I hope y'all have a good day. And I hope y'all find some peace, some rest, some I want you to, if you don't have a hobby, you should actively find you one. Actively search for it. What did you like to do? Speak your truth. Give him the soft sell, though. I'm telling you, you're just going to run him off. He's already he's doubting himself. He thinks you don't want him no more. He thinks he can't please you. Uh, did I pull it? Yeah, I did. Okay, okay. I'm just crazy, crazy as hell. But y'all knew that. Okay, let me shut this off here. I see y'all. I'm probably going to post this tomorrow. I'm going to try the scheduling thing too. Alright, love you, bye.